So Mom and I are going to South Carolina today. We're taking Lenny. My first time ever hauling that horse trailer. We're gonna see how it goes, so wish us luck.
Welcome to South Carolina.
Thank you.
Alright, we just made it to South Carolina.
I don't know how far we are now.
7 miles.
No, but like how till we get there?
12 minutes, 9 miles.
Lenny's doing great. He's a champ. I hope he's not too sweaty back there because it's like 90 degrees today. But things are going good so far. All has been well. There's not been a whole lot of traffic, which is good. But on the way back,
I can't hear nothing.
on the way back, it's going to be like 5 o'clock on a Friday, so we're probably going to hit a lot more traffic. So hopefully not, but we probably will. We made it! We made it, buddy! That's a little sweaty.
Alright, we made it to South Carolina.
Lenny's doing good. He's ready to eat.
Alright, y'all, gonna try doing a voiceover to kind of explain what I'm doing. So right now I'm just warming up. I like to warm up by doing a lot of long trotting, so really just making him extend out and then do some transitions to ask him to slow down, extend. And then here you can see I'm kind of just going all over the place. I like to do a lot of squares and try not to just do a whole lot of row work. Row work is good, but to a certain degree, like you don't want to overdo your row work. So I try just warming him up, kind of play around a little bit, do some circles, do some side passing. And you're going to see, just like in the video that I posted last time riding Lenny, I do a ton of side passing. And really, I'm just working on getting that total body control and getting his front of his body and his back end of his body to work together. So as you can see here, we're working on some collection into the circle or the spin. So I've been doing a lot of circles to kind of correct his form on his spins because Lenny likes to rush. So I'm trying to slow things down a little bit and really just get his body working together. And I was here for probably like 2 hours, I would say. We probably rode for like an hour and a half. So y'all are not going to see like the entire ride. So I'm just showing y'all bits and pieces. And then after I rode Lenny for a little bit, he needed like a mental break just to like think about everything. So I hopped on Grace and she is literally so much fun. I think y'all saw me y'all saw me ride her in one of my videos raining. And I was actually testing her saddle out because my saddle is a ranch cutter. It's either a ranch cutter or just all around ranch. I think it's a ranch cutter though. And you can see like just looking at my body right now how I am sitting pretty far up. But I'm going to sit you up like a barrel saddle would. And so I got in her saddle and it was just crazy the difference that how I was sitting just because I was being able to sit more back, if that makes sense. So I eventually want to get another reining, or I say another, I don't even have a reining saddle. I eventually want to get a reining saddle because I really think it would help with my riding. However, that's just not in my book right now. Oh, and then there my hat flew off. Anyways, so here we are doing some more drills. I'm going to lope Lenny around. And right now I'm going to start doing some lead change drills. So another thing side passing is really good for, and y'all are probably so annoyed by me just talking about side passing, but I really want to make sure his body's working for the good and not the bad. Like I want it to help him to be able to help himself out. So as you can see, I just did a simple lead change. Ideally, I want to be able to do flying changes, and Lenny actually has flying lead changes and he can do them pretty well when he wants to. So I want him to get where he does them when I want to. So we're trying again, and I'm going to ask him to change. And I do a lot of counter cantering. So you can see I don't even think I asked him this lap. And I'm just counter cantering. I want him to be calm while counter cantering. I want it to be relaxing for him. I don't want him to get in a rush, but I also don't want him to get super lazy. So I sped him up a little bit. Gonna do some counter cantering for this entire lap. And just the goal is to keep him relaxed, loping on the wrong lead and not getting hyper, not thinking too much about it. So that way, whenever I do ask him, it's not such a huge like, oh gosh, what's happening? Also, look at that stuff. And the ground was really wet. So like, Lenny, you're doing so good. So then I side pass him over, get his body, look how sweaty he is. Want to get his body working, his mind thinking, all the things. And don't mind my riding because I'm here for a lesson. Like, we both are here for a lesson. So it's really good to work with other trainers because I never stop learning, and I don't think any trainer should ever stop learning. And if you go to a coach that says they've learned everything, leave, because nobody ever knows everything, and you can always learn. And I like emphasize on that. I always want to keep learning. So always learn, guys. Keep going places, keep learning, don't stop learning, all the things. It's so important. Because you can never know too much, and everybody does stuff different. Like some of the stuff I've done, and then people do it completely different. It's kind of crazy, but different things work for different horses, and I am all about wanting to learn all the different ways to teach different horses. Okay, enough with my little ramble. Anyway, so I'm speeding Lenny up again. You can see we sped up a little bit. He's still not going very fast, but we sped him up a little bit. And then I'm going to ask him again. So I'm going to turn down here and I'm going to cut through this little corner of the arena. And I'm pushing his body over just kind of like a side pass, but while loping. And then over here, I ask him for a change. So you can see he got the front, but he didn't get the back. So I'm holding and I'm just going to wait and see if he'll fix it himself. And I believe he does somewhere down here. Yep, so he changed. He jogged like 2 steps in the back, but he did change. So he did have some effort in there. He was trying, and that's all I really care about. As long as he's trying and not giving up on me, that is like a huge thing. And Lenny's pretty sensitive, I would say, especially like certain things. He gets a little bit more sensitive, and that does make my life a little bit easier because I think sensitive horses are a lot easier to teach than dull horses. Now, there's a difference between like sensitive to where they're like spooking every time you put your leg on versus just being sensitive and listening. But I would much rather have a sensitive horse all day than have a horse that's so dull that you can't teach them or like do anything with them because you're just having to kick so hard. It's so hard to work with a horse that's so dull like that. So Lenny is a champ. Okay, so here I am going down again. I don't remember how this one went. I think it went good, though. I don't remember, though. Let's see. Oh, yep, so he's still conked out, but it was okay because I am very happy with how he didn't rush, which is an issue we've got. And then we made it back home. We didn't video the drive back because, honestly, I just wanted to get home. It was so hot. But Lenny did so good, and I think he was glad as soon as we got back. It was past his feeding time, so he was looking for his food. I was also feeling very courageous today, and I wanted to try backing up the horse trailer, which I have only done one time backing up this horse trailer. And, okay, I backed up horse trailers in the past, and it never went well, and it took me a very, very long time, and I always did it with lots of help. So I was feeling courageous today, and I did this the day before with my dad, but he literally sat in the passenger side and told me, turn left, turn right, turn left, turn right. But today, you know, I was like, I think I can do this by myself. Like, I don't think this is actually as hard as everyone makes it out to be. And I backed it in. First try, I was feeling like I could do anything, so made me feel pretty confident in my trailer backing skills, and now I'm ready to like hook up all the time. So yeah, maybe I'll make a tutorial on how to hook your trailer up, unhook and back up the horse trailer. Perfecto. If that's something y'all would be interested in, I can definitely do that.
That's great.
Hire me for all your backing up needs. I can't believe I just did that.
First try.
That wasn't too bad. Okay. I got it. I mean, a little lopsided, but
Oh, we made it back, and now I'm gonna unload the trailer. Lenny was a champ. He was such a good boy for my first time ever hauling, so it was good. Mom took my truck, and I told her to drive 5 feet, and she took it around the neighborhood. Bro, my truck looks so good, though. What is she doing? What is she doing? You gonna drive me home? Are you gonna drive me home? You don't know, feel how courageous you feel? Does it look level to you? Hey guys, that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a fun little trip. First time ever hauling Lenny. He made it so easy because he's so good in the trailer, and it truly makes the biggest difference. Most of the time the horses are good once they start moving, but Lenny was just perfect for everything. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all at the next one.